Welcome back to CryptosRus. I am George. We're all George. So, tonight, let's talk about a rally signal seen in previous cycles. Yeah, it has been detected. So, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what else is going on in the world today and some coverage from the SBF trial. So, let's talk about all these things and more. Welcome, guys. Today, overall, not bad for crypto market. Bitcoin was a little bit higher this morning, but still not too bad at 27.5. Overall market cap still in the green. Today, the U.S. market didn't do so well. Tomorrow, everyone is waiting for a huge jobs report. That may sway markets one way or another. Hopefully, we're not going to see a really bad jobs report, okay? Because that would really suck. We know that the U.S. economy is slowing down, right? So hopefully it softens, but not have a disastrous report. So I guess we'll see, right? Today, overall was even because of it. DXY has started to come down a little bit, so that's good. DXY was over 107. Now it's fallen to 106. So this makes people wonder, if the DXY starts going down, are we going to see Bitcoin start heading upwards? It's too early to tell, right? But right now, Bitcoin is holding strong. Even though DXY was going up, Bitcoin is still holding strong. But now that DXY is starting to come down, will we see that effect where Bitcoin starts rallying upwards, right? So that's also something to pay attention to as we move forward. But here's something interesting about the DXY or about dollar in general, right? In other countries, dollars are so strong that look at this headline. In Iraq, they're going to stop all U.S. dollar cash withdrawals. They don't want their citizens to be withdrawing in U.S. dollars. They want to withdraw in their regular currency, right? So, I mean, that just shows you how weird it is that the dollar's so strong because all the other currencies are so much weaker. But it doesn't make sense because the U.S. keeps printing more of it. But somehow it's still so strong. But one day, when it's not so strong around the world, that's when we're going to have some problems, right? But in the meantime, I guess other countries are flocking to the dollar, which is why DXY is going up, which is why our treasury yield is doing so well right now, right? But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and definitely something that's not sustainable, further, right? If we keep on printing more and more and more money, there's no way that this system is sustainable. But we just have to wait, I guess. Gotta wait. Or we just stick with Bitcoin, right? That's all we really need to do. So, speaking about FBX. Wait, did I say FBX? SBF or FTX. Today is the third day in this trial, right? A lot of stuff has come out already. College roommate supposedly talked to SBF during paddle ball. He asked about this 8 billion hole that they were missing and when it was going to be plugged. And he answered that it was going to take 6 months to 3 years. But he looked nervous. Well, that's not good. That's not good. So that's one testimony that came out. Another one is Gary Wang said that we allowed Alameda to withdraw unlimited amount of funds. And Alameda was controlled by Caroline, right? AKA SBF's girlfriend. She was allowed to take as much as she wanted. And when she lost $8 billion, she then started using customer funds to pay back loans. But she should have never been in a position to withdraw unlimited amount of funds. There should have been some kind of limitation, restriction, right? Or the need to put down collateral. But none of that existed with Alameda. So these two things are pretty damning coming out of the courts. But we knew these stuff already. But yeah, it's not looking so good. Even on day 3, it's starting to look really bad for SBF. Okay, moving past SBF, what else is going on? Well, what about What about what I hinted at the beginning, right? This rally signal, where is that coming from? Well, it's from sentiment. Sentiment reports there is a Bitcoin signal seen in previous cryptocurrency rallies. What signal is that? Well, surprisingly, it's just the number of holders. Wallets holding between anywhere from 1 to 10,000 Bitcoins. Surge, okay? Surge. It's very, very close within 90K of November 2021 all-time high held. What does that mean? That means number of holders right now is close, very, very close to the number of holders at all-time high in November of 2021. That tells you something. We are nowhere close to the price of November 2021, which was $69,000. We're only at $27,005. And the number of holders, wallets that hold 1 to 10 Bitcoins, is at that same level. That shows you how many people believe and continues to DCA and buy and continue to hodl. That's crazy, right? And pretty soon it'll surpass it. This is why I say the fundamentals of Bitcoin has never been better. Addresses skyrocketing, hash rate skyrocketing, volume and number of holders skyrocketing, right? So this is the signal. It's a really simple one. How many people are holding Bitcoin? A ton of people, right? And this is starting from 1 to 10. What about 0.01 or 0.1 to 1, right? Also, nearing all-time high or at all-time high already. This is how strong Bitcoin is right now. And this morning I had a really good rant about Bitcoin. Yesterday I had a good rant about Bitcoin. Tonight I'm not going to rant so much about Bitcoin, but just know that Bitcoin is the way, right? That's why so many people are flocking to it. So many people hold it, and the fundamentals has never been better. We are going to see some major movement soon. We will see some major movement, I believe, before the end of the year, and we're definitely going to see some huge movement in 2024. So this is when you strap on, buckle up, and wait for the gains to come to you, right? So this is the moment right now. This is the moment right before we blast off. So that's about it for Bitcoin. What else is there? A couple of alts that did really well today. Ton Coin, okay, received an 8-figure investment from MEXC to make Telegram a super Web3 super app. Okay, so this whole integration, this partnership is still weird because Ton is supposed to be open source, has nothing to do with Telegram, but it does because it's still like an integral part to Telegram. You need it to make numbers and so forth, and you can stake it, and now somehow they raise like 10 plus million to make Telegram even more useful app. Kind of a weird relationship, but it works, right? This is the reason why Toncoin is going up. Also today, this morning, I mentioned about Trust Wallet token. Yes, they have a token that starts skyrocketing, and there's no reason for it, but it just starts skyrocketing. Well, this is the reason. Because they say the countdown is down. Where are they going to release? I don't know. Maybe native staking or something else that you could do with the token, right? So these two coins did very well today. What else is doing well? Well, Yuga Labs, they said that they invested in a spatial computing startup to power the other side metaverse. I was wondering when they're going to do something. I actually own 2 NFTs from the other side, right? But they are getting ready to finish up their metaverse, which has been pending for like 2 years. I don't know, 2 years, 3 years, right? So hopefully they get that done. We don't hear much about Yuga Labs these days or their NFT collections. The floor price has really fallen out on Bored Apes, Mutant Apes, Kennel Club, other side, right? This actually could be a good time to be picking up if you believe in NFTs and believe in their recoveries, which I believe, yes, like Bored Apes will definitely find their footing again and start coming up. Same deal with Mutant Apes and so forth. So this could actually be a good time to be picking up if you have that extra cash. But also they released Bape streetwear collab. So now you have apparel that will be launching during the Ape Fest Hong Kong. Interesting if you're into that. And then lastly, as for Ethereum, Ethereum sees 181 million outflow from the exchanges. Why is that? Is someone picking up before maybe Ethereum future ETFs are released? Something's going on with Ethereum. I don't know what. But yeah, there is someone that believes this is a good time to be loading up $181 million worth, right? And reserves for ETH keeps on dropping. It's been dropping quite a lot. And not only that, we have a lot of burning that's happening too, right? 2,000 ETH or 3 million just burned. The more transactions there are on ETH, the more that gets burned. A good relationship, right? So ETH is doing just fine. All right, that's pretty much it. There's not that much going on tonight, but I will say this. Another video from Joshua Jake on CryptosRus Plus. This one, I gotta say, is the best one yet, and you guys have to watch this. This relates to ETHgate. A lot of you guys been asking about it. It relates to Vitalik, the foundation, Gary Gensler, who's really behind Ethereum. This is a really good video. I'm not hyping it up. It's really good. So make sure you head up to CryptosRus Plus after this and check out that video. Absolutely fantastic video. And then lastly, I put out this tweet. You guys should chime in. Which influencers and or project leaders do you want to see in a fight in a televised exhibition match, MMA or boxing? Who do you want to see fight each other? Make sure you comment on that as well, because this relates to what I was talking about this morning in terms of organizing something huge and special and unlike anything else in this space. So there's that as well. All right, that's pretty much it. Let's do some Q&A. Hey, look, Joshua's here. Joshua, just saying how good or amazing your video was on CRU Plus. It's crazy. You know, the funny thing is about Crow is he's so damn big, there's no one in this space that could fight him. He's 7 feet, 275 pounds. And he has fighting experience. So there's no one that could actually fight him. All right, let's see if I missed anything here. All right, George was early today. I am dead tired. I'm dead tired today, but I'm still pushing through. That's what you got to do. You got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you can't push anymore. Ben versus BJ. I was going to say BJ. TJ. That's not going to happen. Yeah. I asked, but I was rejected. The SEC is suing Elon Musk. Yeah, I saw that headline. I was going to bring it up, but really has nothing to do with anything. They're subpoenaed Elon, and he refused to go, and now they're suing him. I don't know what's going to happen there. I'll fight Crow. I mean, if there was anyone that's between a height of 6'6" and 6'10", right, weighing about 260, if you wanted to fight Crow, you can. I can make it happen. But you better watch out. Len, finally, welcome. Any thoughts on Gala? I don't have any more thoughts on Gala. As far as the project goes, People enjoy it. People enjoy the games, but I don't enjoy the fighters. I mean, not fighters. The leaders fighting and suing each other, right? Until that is gone, you can't really support it, right? I'm 6'3", 280. I don't got this. I mean, you got the weight on you. How do I sign on CryptosRus Plus? The link is in the description. Or you could search CryptosRus Plus. It might be hard. It hasn't shown up on search yet. It's in the description. Ben has an opponent, right? So it's not going to be me. But I may think about fighting in the second. Yeah, I revealed too much already. I'm not supposed to reveal it, but maybe down the road. What is my favorite band? I don't know. I like a lot of the old rock, alternative bands. I love Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots, you know, like the oldies. I like the new stuff too. Crypto Mason for CRU Plus. I asked him before. He's really busy. I don't know. He kind of turned me down. That's okay. Got Josh with me. Lucas hasn't put out his videos yet. Hopefully we can get some from him. I mean, Blockchain Boy. And Jeb will be making videos in a couple weeks. So, yeah. I asked Wendy, and she doesn't know who to fight. Willy Wonka, that would be something. How bullish am I on Wagman games? I don't know. I'm rooting for them, but I know that this environment is extremely harsh for gamers or gaming projects. So am I bullish? Yes. Very bullish? No. You know, Rand is about the same size as Wendy. He's a small dude. Rand every single day in his streams, people tell me, is like, yeah, subscribe so we could pass up George. You know, that's like his life mission. He may do it. He may do it. But you know what? I got other plans. Rand is like 5'6", 5'5". He's probably like 120 pounds. He's small, but Wendy is also very small. ITrustCapital. I've heard nothing but good things. They're obviously a sponsor of this channel. Been a sponsor of this channel for a long time. But even through all the black swans and everything crashing, they're still solid. People still use them for their 401ks. So, good company. Dude, getting Crypto Crow to fight Tate would be awesome, but that would never happen. I don't know what's up with Jimmy Butler's emo hairstyle. I don't know what's going on with him. I saw your Lego channel. Didn't know you had one. Oh, it's from a long time ago. Long time, years ago. I have not posted an update for a very long time. Cowan versus Rob. Somehow I think Rob will win. He seems like a very disciplined man, probably from the military, even though he's much older than Cowan. Maybe I could just share with you a little bit about this tweet. I'm really excited. The reason why I'm so tired today is because I literally spent all day on the phone talking to all the influencers, talking to a lot of people that wants to be associated with this new idea. And I'm going to make it into it's going to be the only thing people talk about in crypto in the future. So this actually came out of Cypherpunk. I heard that people want to fight each other. I'm like, really? I didn't think much of it, but it turns out people really want to fight each other. So I'm involved with Karate Combat, which is a fighting league, and they have a gambling app, right, where you can bet on fighters. And I went to them like, hey, I got this idea. Why don't we throw influencer fights? Let's get Ben to fight someone. Let's get Crow to fight someone. Let's get these guys to fight someone. And they loved the idea. So I'm going to be running this. I'm going to be a point man to this. I'm going to be Dana White to this. And I'm going to get this going. And we're going to see some crazy, crazy fights between influencers. And it's going to be the most entertaining thing ever. And I'm going to have all the exclusive stuff on this channel and CRU Plus. Yeah, and I'm talking about getting in a ring to do MMA or boxing. Not like verbal fights, not like fights on Twitter. These guys will be training to fight in front of each other, not in the metaverse. And I'm going to be in the middle of this, promoting this and getting these guys involved. I talked to Elio already. He's in great shape. He lost like 50 pounds. He looks like a stud right now. I told him if he wants to fight, I can set it up. He's thinking about it. A lot of these guys are thinking about it. Yeah. So that's my thing. So I've been putting this together. I already talked to a lot of guys. They're very interested. Karate Combat's very interested. We'll probably be making some official announcements soon. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild, and I might even do it for myself at WAG 2024. I'll be the main card event versus someone. I don't know. How many of these guys actually have experience? Some of these guys have been fighting for a long time. There's a lot of black belts out there you just don't know. Like Wendy's, kickboxer. I know a lot of people have been fighting and training for a long time behind the scenes. You just don't know. Some have no experience, which is fine. That's the whole point. You don't want one person with no experience fighting someone with experience. You want two people with no experience, right? And then train for this ultimate fight. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be wild. And I'm not going to make it boring either. I'm going to really rock everyone's world with this idea, and I'm going to run with it, and you guys will see. This will be the only thing people talk about in like 6 months. It's going to be fantastic. And hopefully this expands to outside of crypto influencers, like other influencers, just other people, you know, other people in the space that may want to get in the ring. There will be a lot. There will be a lot of prizes. A lot of the fighters, the main car fighters, like, will get a shitload of money. Everyone else, probably, they'll get something, but mostly for fame and glory and attention to go get. Clark, right now it's crypto influencers, but I welcome any influencer. Anyone that has a large audience, that wants to fight, that can find someone that's equivalent to fight them, because it's tough. Like, for example, Crypto Crow. He's just too damn big. Who's going to fight him? If you guys can find someone that Crypto Crow could fight, he will do it. But no one in the space can fight Crow. He will destroy everyone with like one kick. Anyone's done, right? So it's like, you know, sometimes there's no competition. Versus Rogan, I think Crow will win. Rogan's like 5'6". Crypto Crow, Jason, is 7 feet, legit 7 feet, not exaggerating. 7 feet, 275 pounds, pure muscle. I've seen the guy. He is an absolute giant. And people have seen him kick and punch, and they say he hits as hard as any pro. It's just that he's older, so he probably run out of gas. But still, I don't know who's go fight that guy. Brandon, if you could get Rogan to fight, sure, bring him in. A lot of the UFC guys are a part of Karate Combat. Bass Rutten and George St. Pierre, Lyoto, I forgot his last name. They're all part of Karate Combat. These UFC guys. This league is growing by leaps and bounds, and they're going to do some great things, and I'm going to stir shit up with this new influencer class. Yeah, Machida, Lyoto Machida. Yeah, he's part of this now. Anyways. Anyways, if you guys know of any influencers that want to fight, you go tell them. Tell them to talk to me. I'll set it up. The bigger the following they have, the more likely they're going to get selected. Producers Vault, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not fighting Crow, okay? That's suicide for me. I'm not doing that. Alrighty. I'm trying to think of anyone for Crow. I do it, but I'm not famous. Yeah, I mean, no offense to you, but, you know, this is supposed to be like for influencers, for people with the audience, you know. Wendy O versus Miss Teen Crypto. Hey, that could happen. Wendy is a small girl, though. I don't know how big Miss Teen Crypto is or if she has any fighting experience. We got to get some girls involved, too. iDubbbz already have Creator Clash. I don't know who they are. Lark versus ET. Mike, you're too much. All right. I don't think Altcoin Dealer would do it. I asked one of them. I asked Austin. He wasn't interested. Maybe Aaron is. Yeah, Crow did mention he wants to fight Batista, but I don't think that's going to happen. Anyways, go check out CRU Plus. This video is fantastic from Josh. Make sure you watch it. This is the signal. Basically, people holding anywhere from 1 to 10 Bitcoins is surging to the moon. That tells you something. People are loading up. Loading up. All right, guys. That's it. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Let's see how it goes. Tomorrow's a job report. And there'll be a whole lot of stuff to talk about tomorrow. All right. Have a good one. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye.